Ladies and gentlemen, our second contestant, Jeune, the binding agent. The binding agent, Jeune.
Not everything in life is as easy as pie. Some moments are difficult, but they make us stand firm in our values. Madam Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests, I was preparing the filling of my first blueberry pie to impress the parents of a girl that I wanted to date. Oh, I thought it would be easy. After all, I have 23 years experience of eating pie. I followed the recipe and added the blueberry, the sugar, the water. But when I read, add flour? What purpose does flour have in a sweet pie filling? Isn't flour bitter? So I left it out. Later, it was time to serve that pie. I leaned forward to watch. A river of blue sugar water ran all over the table, spilled over the edge and stained the mother's new jeans, and stained my chances of ever dating that girl. Turns out the filling needed a binding agent to make it stand firm. Guess what was to serve as the binding agent? Are you allowing life's binding agent to do its work? In 2004, I had the opportunity to get another girl. This time, I went with Marie Callender's frozen blueberry pie. And I began to prepare the perfect life. Oh, I thought it would be easy. I got married because I valued family. I prayed because I valued my beliefs. And I mentored as a youth pastor because to that, I valued a deep sense of calling. So I poured my life into all three. 4 years later, at the rise of a recession, my senior pastor told me that the church was headed in a different direction. They had already hired another youth pastor. Oh yeah, life had gotten. And could you imagine, in the middle of a down economy, trying to find a source of provision while holding on to family, your beliefs, and what you felt deeply called to do? I thought it would be impossible. Or at least, it wouldn't be easy. In search for a quick fix, I let go of my values. And I started chasing what I felt would be a quick answer. Money. I had a friend tell me that I could make 6 figures working half days and selling. Great. Sell what? Life insurance. Do I have any passion for life insurance? Yes. But that is recession-proof. People are always dying. I took the outfit. But I was soon to find out that though people are always dying, they were not dying to buy life insurance. And those 6-figure checks were missing 5 digits. And calculations showed working half days is 12 hours. 12 hours away from family and what I felt called to do. And I was going from door to door, bloop, 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 and meeting to meeting, bloop, bloop, bloop. Unable to make a sale. because even I wasn't sold on what I stood for. I let go of my values to circumvent hardship. But now look, I'm a blooping mess. I remembered, let the binding agent do its work. See, it wasn't easy as a person who wants to provide to watch my wife and I go from being ahead in our mortgage to being upside down. From shopping at the food market to shopping at the food bank. From going from one child to 3. I still have no idea how the last one even happened. But we allowed it to bind our hands and our hearts together. And I stood firm in the value of family, the true source of enrichment, even in meager moments. And it wasn't easy praying for provision and hearing nothing, but it bound my hope with patience, and I stood firm in my beliefs. And eventually, I landed a government position that required only 2 years of insurance experience. I mean, it's a good thing they weren't looking for 2 successful years. And it wasn't easy when the path back to my passion led me back to the doors I had left 4 years ago. And having to watch another youth pastor lead what I had poured all my heart into. But it was the perfect avenue to reconnect with the lives I deeply wanted to impact. And I stood firm in my calling, be it vocation or volunteer. And that is why I stand firmly before you today. But we all are filling our lives with the things, ideas, and people we value the most. And life at times will call for some bitter trials, but with the sweet purpose of binding us firmly with those we value. The binding agent. Hard to go through, easy to remember, as easy as pie.